Hello, everyone. Earthangel here. You know what? I had to make a point to come on here today. I was awakened at 2 something this morning and alerted that there was spell work being thrown at me. And, I'm not I'm not even gonna say the symptoms. You know, a lot is said when things are explained that when they send death spells and do all this stuff, you've got all this bullying, you've got things that they're graveyard magic that they're sending your way. And God, the universe, our ancestors, our angels my spirit team, they do a lot to combat what you're sending. I must admit that I get the residual. I may not get, the deep, dark, the depth of what they're receiving, but sometimes it is like this cold, or sometimes it is, I'm feeling a little dizzy or a stomach ache or something like that. It's very minimal compared to what it could be. However, it should not be sent to me or any other divine feminine or divine masculine at all. I think I have been dealing with this I don't know. I don't know if I want to call it a cold. I don't know what it is. For about this is my 3rd week. And it all started from the energy harvesting that some of you COVID members do. When you're trying to steal energy and you want to get ahead and you want to, instead of being in a 2, pentacles, you want to be at a 9. And so you do all these things to harvest energy by doing the sexual rituals and stuff like that. And this has got to stop. Even the stuff that you send to me, even though God has said, stop sending it to her, stop it. You need to stop it, stop it, stop it. And yet, you still keep on. And it's not that I don't know who's sending it to me, because I do know. And some of you are trying to cover yourselves by, hiding behind another person within your group, right? So, some of you guys need to know what's going on for real, right? So, some people in this coven or this group, they all get together, they do this ritual, they send it out, and then the next thing that they know is, but they're trying to cloak themselves, hide themselves so they don't get in trouble. Tom and Betty and Sue can get in trouble, but I'm going to, cloak myself and hang out behind, and hopefully I won't be found out. So, it may be a double Leo or a double Cancer or a double Pisces or a double Capricorn, right? Who's throwing things at you, or a Virgo, or, whatever. I know there's a Queen of Swords in reverse who just, has sent some things, and a lot of, cups and wands and pentacles in reverse, queens in reverse. And then, there's a King of Cups in reverse, You guys keep sending stuff to me, throwing things at me. And then you might throw it at another earth angel or another, and it's not fair. You have already gone in, stolen from my inheritance. I know all about it. And yet, you keep trying to take me out. There's a king and queen of wands, and there's another couple, but keep trying to take me out because you guys do, you're living in poverty now, you're dealing with your karma, and you don't want me to, succeed in life. You've been trying to hold me in poverty all my life because you've been stealing all my life. I didn't know anything about the inheritance. I didn't know anything about, what was going on. All I knew was this dark cloud was hanging over me all my life, right? So this couple, and then supposedly a daughter, or I don't know if she's even a daughter. They're saying a sister, and really a sister? No. And they may be saying, you're adopted. I've heard that for a long time now, but I haven't received any proof, so I'm not. I'm just going to say I'm not. Even though I know that the probability is I may be, but I'm going to tell you this. If I am adopted, or I was stolen from a hospital, or I was, whatever it is, my real parents, after doing all this stuff, I would not even waste my breath speaking with you. I don't want to hear anyone's sob stories. I'm having a hard time. I'm in need because all my life you tried to keep me in poverty. You did not care. You weren't there for me when I was in need. Never. None of you. So do not come back to me and say, I need, or I'm having a hard time. Because you know what? Although I am this loving person, I laugh, I have a great personality, I like to have fun, but I also know how to set boundaries. I also know how to put my foot down. And you will not receive a red cent. Those who have been coming against me. When all along, all you had to do was give me what was mine. And if you were ever in need, this earth angel, this empress, high priestess, would have been there to help you if you had a good heart, right? All you had to do was ask. How easy is that? God only wants us to communicate. Open your mouth. Hey, Lex, do you think I can borrow 100? Borrow. I get to decide if I'm just going to give you the money, right? So with that in mind, I had to come on. I had to talk about it because I was awakened at 2-something this morning, and I've been up all day. I have not gone back to sleep. And I'm trying my best to stay calm, peaceful, because this is what God has made me. This is what all my work has come to, for me to stay calm. I know you guys want me to yell and scream and go all out, but I'm not going to. I do forgive you all, but I will never forget what you have done. Never. And there are many people involved in this. So, with that said, I love you guys. I love you all. I just wanted to come on and share, and you guys, I should not have to come on and say or speak about what has happened. You think you're getting away with something. You've done something in the dark, your hands are hidden. I know the secret, secret family stuff and the stuff that you guys have hidden. And I don't speak about a lot of this stuff. Some things I find out, some things I already know about you and what you have done. You, God has said to you many, many times to stop, to leave me alone, to leave the earth angels alone, to leave the divine feminine and masculine alone. We're not doing anything to you. We're just trying to live. Is it okay? Can we live? Can I live? You're trying to block people from trying to help me? You want me to stay in poverty? You're trying to block jobs from me? So, I can't pay my bills, but yet you've been living high off the hog off of my inheritance, all my money. Living the lavish life, jetting off and, riding in the boat, buying a new house, new car, and I've just been scraping, scraping by all my life. But I've made it. I've worked hard, but I'm still here. You're trying to keep me hidden. I'm not hidden. I'm right here. All the world's going to know. All the world's going to see. I'm sure that the judges and the court officials and everyone who's right with the world are seeing who I am, are seeing me now. Judgment. Judgment, 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 judgment on all of you who have wished ill will on me, death on me, and my family. What? Our children? Are you crazy? I have never sent a spell or wished ill will on you and your families. Now you must deal with your karma and deal with your judgment. God has asked you to stop multiple times, and you keep thinking you're getting away with something. You're not getting away with anything. God sees everything. Everything you do. And another thing that I want to bring up. For those who wrote, oh, I want you to be, sign her up, or sign the chosen ones up, sign the earth angels up for this government test, MK Ultra and all this other stuff. You know what? I did not sign any paperwork. I did not give you permission or authority over my life and to test and do all that stuff on me. Send, have a scientist watch me. If we, do more poverty on her, we take more money from her, let's see how she reacts. Let's see how her life is then. I am not. Neither of us are test rats. How dare you do that? Judgment. Let's see, God, is there anything else that I need to share? Besides stealing money, identity theft, you guys, RICO crime, fake marriage, fake death certificate, right? Isn't that what you guys did? Then what else? What else? You know, murders, you guys, fake murders, you guys did all kind of stuff, right? Oh, you know, going to the bank, taking money out. You know, there are a lot of you guys that insurance money, right? Then, you know, I know you guys have been lying. I know all about that. A lot of us know about that. You've been lying on us. You've been saying, especially for me, I was intrigued by some of the stories. I was like, really? I'm what is it? A sex worker? Oh, I am? Oh, what? Whew. If people could hear the stories that I could speak on some of you, pedophile, right? Showing children pornography on your computer. Why? You being a sex worker, right? Or putting cameras in our homes, watching us, putting us on the dark web. I know all about it. Or, you know, technology. You guys are hacking our phones, trying to get in, trying to steal money, trying to, you know, watch what we're doing, watching if we're dating anyone, if we're going into union, just watching our everyday lives. Now, I know there are absolutely wonderful investigators out there. I have to say thank you and hats off to you. If I were wearing a hat, hats off to you. Thank you so much for being good cops, good investigators, good FBI, good CIA, thank you, good government people. See, there's good and bad in everything, right? But we have some good people on our side. Thank God. But you didn't think so. You thought you could just do all these crimes and you would just get away with everything. Well, the buck stops here, right? Judgment is being called. Judgment, judgment, judgment. God, did I say it enough? God? Judgment, judgment, judgment. Say it some more time. Judgment, judgment, judgment. All right? So you guys need to understand a lot of this stuff, the paying practitioners and getting all these people involved, the community involved and all this, that's all you. That's all on you. That is not us. It has nothing to do with us. So we should not be watched. We should not be surveillance. We should not be on the camera, put on the video, you know, put on the dark. No. You should for all of your activities. Because all of y'all are busy doing stuff y'all don't need to be doing. Sex trafficking. Come on now. You guys are a part of that ring. And you're trying to stay hidden. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. God says enough is enough. So all of you who have been in this coven, Eastern Stars, whoever you are, if you're a cop, if you're not, if you're in the government, if you're not, it doesn't matter. But for all of you who have been a part of trying to hurt us, trying to come after us, you're all under judgment. You've been lying all of this time. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. I'm trying to live a peaceful life. I wish to live a peaceful life, and I shall live a peaceful life. I am supposed to live a peaceful life, so let me live my peaceful life, please. I'm not asking. God says enough is enough. Exposures are here for a reason. Some of you are shooting stuff at me or at another Earthangel or a reader or whoever. You're like, they're telling my story. And you need to understand there are quite a few stories going on simultaneously. Some of them are the same, some are not. So you think that I'm talking about you, or someone else is talking about you, and they may not even be talking about you. I'm dealing with my circumstance, right? I'm reporting on my circumstance and what's going on. I may not even be talking about you. You might be a celebrity. I may not even be talking about you. But then you guys start, sending things, and you don't even know who you're sending them to. But you're like, oh my gosh, she's telling my story, or it's pretty close. Well, if it's pretty close, then most likely you ought to be looking at, you know what, you got to start cleaning yourself up. You got to start cleaning up your life. There's a lot of change that is going to happen in this world, whether you like it or not, whether you are willing or not, whether you want to or not, whether you're ready or not. God is bringing change. So all of the things that you have been doing and getting away with all this time is now coming to a halt. God has been giving you a chance to surrender, to stop, to go down a different path. Have you been listening? A lot of you have been listening. Bravo, bravo, bravo. But then there's some of you that have not been listening. And you need to stop and look at your life and say, okay, it's time for me to jump ship right now. It's time for me to save my own hide. Now it's time for me to do the work. Now it's time for me to grow up. All right? Because we're not bringing the wrath. We're just speaking. God is bringing the wrath. So, anyway, I'm just a messenger, y'all. But I did want to let you know, you did wake me up this morning. there are a lot of mornings I have been, or I haven't slept all night, and I'm like, what is going on? Something's going on. And I start to pray for all of humanity. Love, peace, happiness. I want it to be the best for everyone. We want the best for everyone. And you are out there, you want to cause destruction, you want to hurt others. And then when you get caught, you got the nerve to want to run or fake your death. What is that? It's time to get right. It's time to surrender. It's time to change. May not be today that God is changing the world, but it's coming. What side of the fence do you want to be on? Anyway, I spoke my piece. I spoke my piece. Thank you, God. I spoke my piece. I love you all, and I will speak with you on the next video. Take care.